I told you last night we're stuck in a kind of catch-22 in Australia at the moment. We won't open our international borders until nearly all of us are vaccinated, but many of us feel no need to get vaccinated or deal with the tiny risk of blood clots from AstraZeneca when there's no virus infection to be worried about. People between 50 and 65 or 70 years of age, people like me, are too old to get the Pfizer jab and not sufficiently vulnerable to be desperate for AstraZeneca. Today, a leading spokesperson for GPs talked about the nation's growing vaccine resistance.
We always respect patient-led decisions, but we want to make sure that they're informed properly by the science. And so some of that is pure fear. Some of that is, I guess that's a person's decision about what they want to do. Other people won't take that risk.
So it's a bit of a problem, but then there's absolutely no sign that this country is about to open its borders any further. Therefore, the chances of community transmission in Australia remains as close to zero as you can get. The Prime Minister is not for any easing.
The pandemic is raging. The pandemic is morphing. It's changing every day. When you see the pandemic this year raging through developing countries, I'm not going to take risks with Australians' lives. I'm not going to do that. And I'm going to ensure that we maintain a regime that has so far have avoided the loss of 30,000 lives in this country.
Now, if that sounds kind of scary, I guess that's exactly how it's supposed to sound. There's no doubt Scott Morrison is in tune with public sentiment. He's now talking up the threat rather than reassuring us. If this country is going to learn to live with the virus, we can already see that that won't be happening until after the next federal election. But what will be fascinating to watch is how the usual critics on the left of politics, the left in the media and politics, they've been the strongest advocates so far for border closures, lockdowns and the like. Now that they see that the Morrison government and the coalition are about to derive some political benefit from that approach, some of them might suddenly adopt a more rational and practical line. I suspect, and we'll be watching.